Hello, welcome back to Working with Niko. I'm Niko. It's been a while. It's been, I think, about 50 days or maybe more since my last video out on YouTube. What was supposed to be only a vacation became a lot more because I got ill. If you've been following me, you know that I suffer from a chronic illness called Trigeminal neuralgia, and basically that's the nerves in my face that hurts quite bad, and I haven't been able to do anything in particular the last 2 months due to that. Nothing much has happened. I sold the boat, that's the main thing. Several reasons for that. I'm not giving up on the boat life, but I needed to get rid of that boat, and the next boat probably gonna be on the west coast of Norway instead of in Horten, which is in the Oslo fjord. Mainly because I like the west coast much better. But when that's gonna happen, I don't know. Not gonna happen this winter, so maybe next year. But today I'm gonna try my best to tidy up a little bit of all that you can see here. There's a lot of small trees coming up, a lot of wild bushes and stuff. All the way from the garbage bin shed over there and behind that, and all the way along here over to my not yet finished wood shed that I started this winter. I have not completed it because I was commuting on a weekly basis, and I used all my energy on that. So right now I'm gonna see if I can get this machine fired up. Haven't been used in a while. I know it's hard to start, but once it's started it should be alright. Let's see if I can fit this one on without curling it up too much. Something like that. So if I remember correctly, this is kind of hard to start. I'm just gonna give it my best. It's kind of hard compression on this guy. I don't think there's any primer on it. Can't see anything like. That seems to be a oh, there it is. Let's try to get this running.
Get back on your feet, walk out the door, and each day just move a little more. Leave the sofa and get back in the game. Here's to those of you who have your life on hold. Everything seems hard, there's nothing to be told. You have plenty of excuses to sit down, but wake up, my friend, it's time to look around. Here's to those of you who're tired of the lies that you tell yourself when you are asked to rise. Do yourself a favor, take those first small steps. Walk the doorstep mile and see how much it helps. You've sat long enough, my friend, it's time to fight. Overcome that beast of pain that eats your mind. Even if you have to master all your strength, you will thank yourself as time goes by. Here's to you who's feeling sorry for yourself. Get rid of those thoughts and put them on the shelf. Even if you have a reason you can have, you should turn your mind and get out of the grave. The first step of getting out of misery is to show yourself what life instead could be. I was once the one who sat there in my chair, but I raised and found a way I want to share. I went from a passive state and back to life. It took much and still my pain can be a strife. But I hate to watch my days go by and by, when there's so much to achieve, give it a try. Walk out the door, and each day just move a little more. Leave the sofa and get back in the game. It takes much to live and work when you're in pain, but the gains are great, it pays to fight again. Find your limits and then walk out of that door. You can always take one step and then one more.
I think that is what I'm going to do with this machine. I'm going to tidy up a little bit and try to drive the lawnmower over here and see if I can tidy up a little bit more after I removed all the branches and stuff. It's kind of didn't take a very long time, but I really feel that it is an effort nonetheless. But just make the best out of it, I guess. So this is an old partner lawnmower, old and shabby one. This one is barely functioning, but it does. I get it started. This one is kind of special because normally it sits in this position where it's stop the engine, and you need to pull the handle to that position to make it run, and when you let go of it, it snaps back there. But the wire broke, so I just fixed a spring to it so it stands open, so I need to shut it down all the time when I need to shut it down. So I'm gonna fix the wheels to, no, that's the lowest position. I need to fix them to the highest position because it's so much tall grass and it is so rugged. I see if I can take pass over twice. Let's see if that makes it better. Let's see if we can get it started. Starts right away.
Dreaming away, there is lot of plans to be made. Thoughts go astray, you will never know how to reach them. You think them anyway, you will really achieve it someday. Look around, poke that ground, ease your mind and find a way. Ambition's great, but there is one thing to consider. Changing your faith does not start with glory and glitter. You'll start from scratch, my friend, and maybe you must do it again. Look around, poke that ground, ease your mind and find a way. Small steps are key if you want to succeed and see your goals come to life. There is simply no quick fix to get there. Each step will lead on the way you cannot ever leave. Look around, poke that ground, ease your mind and find a way. I'm bold but strong, that is what you need to remember. Things can go wrong, but that doesn't mean you're a failure. Work hard and long, and success will always come along. Don't give in, raise again, do your best, succeed at last. steps along the way. You only fail when you will go away. Even if you just can't see the end, doesn't mean it's not there, my friend. Thousands do fail, just because they fail to remember that it takes time and much dedication to get to your target. You will succeed if you only walk the distance you need. Don't give in, raise again, do your best, succeed at last.
If I was a man with no health issues, this wouldn't be hard at all. And I'm not saying this, you should feel sorry for me. But to kind of raise awareness of, even though you don't look sick, you can't tell on my appearance that I have a chronic illness, but still I do, and this kind of work, it's hard for me. That's kind of, yeah, I kind of hesitate to show you guys that I'm getting so pumped by doing so little, but still it's important, because that's kind of the whole point of this channel, is to prove that it is possible to do something even if you have a chronic illness, and that it is okay to be tired and pumped and sit down and take a break, even after just 40 minutes of work, even if it was after 10 minutes of work, it would still be okay. I have that kind of issue that I always try to push myself too hard. Whenever I feel I'm ready to do something, I do way too much. So, and I never learn. If you've been following me the last year, I mentioned that several times, I think, that I always push myself too far. But still, I think that's better than doing nothing. And I've been wearing the sofa now for at least a month, and I'm not very happy with that. So getting out here and doing some things, use my body a little bit, it's completely worth it, but yeah, I get really pumped. But that's kind of the way it is. I just need to accept that and still do something. And I still dream about some bigger project. I had a boat. I did a lot of things to the boat. There was a lot of things left to be done, but for several reasons, I was kind of tied up. I had no place to have it on land, and it kind of wasn't a boat suited my what I needed to or wanted to do in a boat, because of course I wanted to use the boat as well. And I was on some trips with a boat in the Oslo Fjord, down to Halden. I was born on the west coast, and I love the west coast of Norway. And from here in Hallingdal, where we are right now, where I live, it's actually shorter to drive across the mountain to the inner part of the Hardangerfjord. If I could have a boat there, it would be shorter to get to the boat than driving down to Orten. And then I could go from here on a day trip with a boat, or if I wanted a longer trip, I could just go out the Hardangerfjord and out to areas that I know out on where the coast meets the sea. If you look at the map, the Hardangerfjord is quite long. It's also quite beautiful. But of course, the Hardangerfjord itself would become quite boring after a while, but that's kind of the right direction I want to go. I'm sorry if my voice is a little weak. That is because it was exhausting to do all this stuff, and I'm not done yet. I'm gonna pick up most of the bushes and what I cut down and get it someplace out of the way. So it got a little bit better than it was. Not perfect in any way, shape or form, but better. There's some left over there because when I was chugging with that first saw and everything fell on top of each other, I couldn't see all the branches, but still it's better. Maybe I'll take a new round later, but I'm kind of used up my energy for now. found this. So I guess that's all for now. It wasn't much, but at least I have showed you that I'm still alive. So I guess I just go back to the sofa for now. At least I got something done. Maybe do some chores inside the house. I don't know. But I wish I could make something better for you guys, but this was, as I said, it was just to show you that I'm still at it. I haven't given up at this channel, and I haven't given up working, but also I have kind of a hard time, so I just need to portion out what I do. I'm gonna do a mechanic kind of video soon. Just get my glove off. 2 small parts that I need to change on the car: a thermostat and a sensor. We needed to buy a new car. That's one of the reasons I had to give up the boat. So we bought a Mazda 6. I'm going to show you as soon as I get all the parts, and show you how I tried to fix that issue. It has an issue with the thermostat. So that's it for now. If you would be so kind to give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate that, and subscribe and all that. There's more to come, even though it's been a while since the last video. I'm still gonna promote to get out of the sofa and back in the game for those who have a chronic illness, and promote an active life as far as possible, in spite of all that counts towards that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.